discussed about the few examples about the nomenclature of carbon compounds according to IUPAC system. So today we will continue with those examples. Now see here, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, double bond, CH. Then what is the name of this compound? So numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No prefix and secondary suffix. Then see here, name of this compound is pent 1-ene. Pent 1-ene. Otherwise 1-pentene. Next, second one, CH3C triple bond CH. What is the name of this compound? Root word. How many carbon there? Prop. What is the primary suffix? Triple bond now. So primary suffix will be "-ine". Then coming to next example, CH3, CH double bond, CH, C triple bond, C, CH3. So in this compound, double bond there and triple bond there. Here both are the primary suffix. Then we will give the priority order to the double bond. So we will give the numbering. The double bond should be get the least number as possible. So numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name of this compound now? Pent 2-ene, pent 2-ene 4-ine, pent 2-ene 4-ine. CH3, CH double bond, CH, CH double bond, CH2. Then if two times double bond present, that means here double bond present 2 times. Then same procedure, we will give the numbering like that. The double bond should be at the least number and some of the position of double bond also should be less. Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So name of this compound is pent. In case double bond more than 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, then add the letter A to the root word. So penta, position of double bonds 1, 3, 1, 3, di-ene. That means the pent indicates the root word, 1, 3 indicates the number suffix, di indicates the numerical suffix, ene indicates the primary suffix. Then see here, CH3COOH. Here functional group there. It is a terminating functional group. Terminating functional group. So it should be get the least priority. That means least priority means it should be get the least number. It should be get the more priority. So numbering 1, 2. Total how many carbons there? 2 carbons there. So what is the root word here? Eth. The 2 are the single vocal between the carbon and carbon, single bonds. So what is the primary suffix? Ane. And what is the secondary suffix name of the carboxylic acid? Oic acid. Oic acid. Here remember here, in case the suffix name starts with vowels, A, E, I, O, U, then here cancel the E, otherwise remove the letter E. Then name will be ethanoic acid. His name will be ethanoic acid. So it is the procedure to learn the name of the organic compounds. Next example, CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. So numbering we can give from the terminating functional group now. So we will include the carbon from the functional group also. So total carbons 4. So what is the root word? But. What is the primary suffix? N. And what is the secondary suffix? Oic acid. So the name of this compound is butanoic acid. Butanoic acid. Next, coming to the next example, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. Here what is the functional group? Alcohol. So total how many carbons there? 3 carbons. So here no prefix, here only primary suffix and secondary suffix there. So the numbering, according to numbering, the secondary suffix should be at the least number. So numbering 1, 2, 3. So this name will be pro, only single one. So primary suffix is N. So pro plus N plus what is the secondary suffix of the alcohol? Ol. Position of the functional group, first carbon. That means 1 ol. So finally, the name of this compound will be propane 1 ol. The prop indicates the root word. N indicates the primary suffix. 1 indicates the number suffix. Ol indicates the secondary suffix. Next, similarly here, CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO. Here aldehyde is the functional group. Numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 carbons there. So root word is but. And primary suffix is N. What is the secondary suffix of the aldehyde group? Al. So this name will be butanol. This name will be butanol. So one butanol are no need to indicate also because it is terminating functional group. Always comes at the end position. Next one, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Here how many carbons there? 3 carbons there. Keto functional group. So see the name of the compound, prop, all single bonds only, N, one. So its name will be propanone. Its name will be propanone. Now same example taking with the more carbon atoms, CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. Now we can give the numbering. By giving the numbering, keto group should be get the least number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. So total how many carbon there? 6 carbon. Hex, all single bonds only between the carbon. Hexane. Now position of the keto group. Hexane 3 ohm. Hexane 3 ohm. Otherwise 3 hexanone. The X indicates the root word, N indicates the primary suffix, 3 indicates the number suffix, position of the functional group, and ohm indicates the secondary suffix. See here, CH3, CH2, 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 C double bond O, CH3. Here also keto group is present. Now see the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the root word? Hex. Root word is hex. All single bonds only, N. Okay, E will be cancelled. Next, position of functional group 2 ohm. So the name of this compound is hexane 2 ohm. Now we will discuss about the examples with prefix also. Now see here, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. prefix there, nothing but substituents are there. At that time, according to rule 1, we have to select the longest possible chain, longest continuous chain, longest continuous chain. If any functional groups are present, we have to include the longest chain. We should not exclude the functional groups. Next, see here, longest continuous chain. So here longest continuous chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3. Otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maximum carbons, how many carbons are getting? 3 carbons, 5 carbons. Now see here, numbering. So here we can define the one more rule also. Rule 2. In case, okay now, they should be get the least number. This is applicable mono substituent. Only one substituent is present in the carbon compound. Then the substituent should be get the least number. When first two prior should be get the secondary prefix, secondary suffix, then after primary suffix, then after prefix. In case suffix and, that means primary suffix and secondary suffix are absent, then we use the importance to prefix. Prefix should be get the least number. So see here numbering. So numbering. It indicates the what now? Lowest numbering. That means by giving the numbering, lowest number should be given. Lowest number should be given to prefix as possible as. Lowest number should be given to the prefix. Only mono substituents are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the prefix coming at second carbon. If we add the numbering this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the prefix coming at fourth carbon atom. So which one is the correct one? It is the correct one. Now what is the name of the compound here? First we will write the prefix and position of the prefix for second carbon. So 2. What is the name of the prefix here? Methyl group. 2-methyl. 2-methyl. How many carbons in the main chain? 5 carbons. Pent. All single bonds only. Pentane. So in this example, I defined the two rules. We have to select the longest possible chain, including functional groups. Next, rule 2. In case of the mono substituent, it should be get the least number as possible. CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3, 0. So, it is the longest continuous chain. Then while giving the numbering, the substance should be get the least number. Here more than, that means 3 substances are present, but all are same kind. Then see here, 2 chances to give the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here rule is, we can define the one more rule, rule 3. That rule is lowest sum rule. Lowest sum rule. That means sum of the position of substance should be less as possible. That is the correct procedure to allot the numbering. Okay now, here left to right, that means here to here. Position of substance 3 plus 5 plus 5. Here methyl group react 2 times. 5 plus 5. Total here 13. Next, right to left. Right to left. See here position of 2 plus 2 plus 4. Then what will get here? 8. So it is the correct procedure to allot the name of the compound. That is numbering. So it is the correct procedure. Now see here, how can we write the name of this compound? Now position of the substituent same kind, 2 comma 2. Okay, now between the numbers we have to give them comma, that means numbers are separated by commas. 2 comma 2, 4, same group repeating 3 times, trimethyl. Total how many carbons there? 6 carbons. So root word is hex. All single bonds only n. Hex n. So once again 2 comma 2 comma 4 trimethyl hexane. CH3 CHBr CH CH3 CH Cl CH3. Now see here different substituents are present. So they have to get the least numbers according to their alphabetical order. Here bromine, bromo, starting letter B. Here methyl, starting letter M. Chloro, starting letter C. So numbering is the correct one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now while writing the substituent also, we have to write the according to their alphabetical order, not according to the numbering. So according to alphabetical, what you write here? 2 bromo, 4 chloro, next 3 methyl. Total how many carbons there? 5 carbons there. Then pentane. Okay, now 2 bromo, 4 chloro, 3 methyl pentane. Next, see the examples. Here, in this example, primary prefix also present. Suppose see here, methyl group there. Okay, now first of all see here, it is a secondary prefix and primary prefix is cyclo. Then what is the order to write? See here, numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 1 methyl. What is the primary suffix? Sorry, primary prefix cyclo. Total how many carbons? There 4 carbons. So what is the root word? N. That means 4 carbons. But what is the primary suffix? N. So 1 methyl cyclobutane. Now see here, this example. Here chlorine there, bromine there. At the time, according to their alphabetical order, they should be get the least number. So numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the procedure to write according to their alphabetical order? So name of this compound is 1 bromo, 2 chloro. Primary prefix cyclo. How many carbons there? 5. Pentane. So 1 bromo, 2 chloro, cyclopentane. Next one, see these examples. Okay, this example. Actually, your function group should be get the least number. Function group not there. So only primary suffix is double count. So it should be get the least number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And some students will give the numbering like this. 1, 2 like this, not like that. The two double bonds should be get the least numbers, adjacent numbers, 1 and 2 numbers. Now see here. Why I written like this? If I give from here 1, 2, 3, here chlorine getting the third carbon, but according to alphabetical, bromine should be get the as possible as least number. So name of this carbon compound is 3 bromo, 6 chloro, cyclo, hex 1 ene. 3 bromo, 6 chloro, cyclo, hex 1 ene. Now see here, priority order of the functional groups. Carboxylic acid greater than, esters greater than, aldehydes greater than, ketones greater than, alcohols. Okay, alcohols. So it is a priority order. That means two or more functional groups are present. So according to priority order, this carboxylic acid should be at the least number. That means more priority. Next then esters. After then aldehydes. After then ketones. And after the esters we can write the amides also. It is the correct priority order of the functional group. Now see the example here. CH3, CH, OH, CH, Br, CH double bond, C, H, CO, OH, CO, OH. Now what is the name of this compound? One, see here, functional group. Two functional groups are present, carboxylic acid and alcohol. So carboxylic acid should be at the higher priority and least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now how can we write these? Two are the substance only now. Okay. Now name of this compound is 4-bromo, 5-hydroxy, 5-hydroxy. Total how many carbon there? 6 carbon. Hex. Position of double bond 2. Hex 2 in 1 oic acid. 1 oic acid. Now see the last example. CH3, CHOH, CH, CHO, CH, NO2, CH, NH2, COOH. Now see here, CH, C triple bond, C, COOH. Now see here. Now select the longest possible chain with functional group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now see here, name of the compound. Here also only one is a functional group. That means secondary suffix. And remaining all the functional group comes under the prefix or substituents. Now see here, name of this compound. 4-amino, 4-amino. Next 6-formyl, 7-hydroxy. Next 5-nitro. Total how many carbon there? 8 carbon. So what is the root code? Oct. Position of triple bond 2. Oct 2 I 1 oic acid. 1 oic acid. So almost all the models we covered. Now we are coming to the different types of the chemical reactions of carbon compounds. Chemical reactions of carbon compounds. Carbon compounds. Generally, approximately 5 million organic compounds there, but all the compound commonly exhibits some common chemical properties. Common example, that means common chemical properties. So we can find the mainly 4 types of chemical properties in the carbon compounds. First one is combustion. First one is combustion. Second one is oxidation. Second one is oxidation. Third one is substitution. Fourth reaction, that is fourth one is addition reactions. Okay, now total how many types of reactions we have? 4 types. First one combustion reactions, second one oxidation reactions, third one substitution reactions, fourth one addition reactions. Now one by one we have to discuss with examples. First one, combustion reactions. Combustion reactions. So, what is the meaning of combustion? Burning of any material in the presence of air or oxygen. Burning of any material or any substance in the presence of air or oxygen, and can produce the carbon dioxide as a main product along with liberation of heat and light. Heat and light. Those reactions are called combustion reactions. Coming to the carbon compound. Here carbon and carbon compounds, okay, burns in the presence of oxygen can produce the carbon dioxide along with the liberation of heat and light. So see here, suppose burning of carbon, then what will get? Carbon dioxide. Along with what will get here? Heat. Next, suppose if you take the propane, C3H8, okay, on combustion or burning, what will get? Carbon dioxide, and water also will get here, plus heat and light also will get. So all the combustion reactions are exothermic in nature. What is exothermic? These are the reaction proceeds with the release of heat energy. Next, see here. So the main product is carbon dioxide, and heat energy also should be evolved, and light energy should be also should be evolved. Next, coming to here, saturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons burns with blue color flame, whereas unsaturated hydrocarbons burns with yellow color flame. Suppose ethane, butane, propane. Have you seen the LPG gas? In that one, the major component is butane. So what is the flame, color of the flame of the LPG gas? Blue color. During the complete combustion, the major product or main product is carbon dioxide. During the incomplete combustion, the major product or main product is carbon monoxide. Complete combustion. Carbon dioxide is a major product. Next, incomplete combustion. Okay, now carbon monoxide is the major product.